they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so what they do?
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They'll set up to throw. He's going up top for Taylor. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Back to throw here. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 53 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Now back to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Colts, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a bro like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go make hero for my people. Give me liberty and death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate a fate.
You inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.
All right, you're getting somewhere. A big game or two here could get some people talking. I'll let you later.
It's alright, man.
Can you go to court?
Cool. I been going there like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read it, nigga hooked on finance. Say a lot of things and never catch like signing. Zone, I'm gone. When I'm in my zone and get it going, Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh, no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in a car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. QT, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it?
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 46 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Colts at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Buying time, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 53 yards. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first. He threw his league-leading 40th touchdown pass of the year on their last drive, and they start again here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. Finding space at the 40. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it, and they'll start here with the first. Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. It got his man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been utterly remarkable in this. They'll drop to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So we've come to halftime after well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, well, they've won a few in the years following. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with a fresh leg? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And nobody in the stadium feels... They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman. 75 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of time.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second and 5. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown! Paris Campbell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown Colts. Michael Pittman, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Back to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better...
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into fourth. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Down at the 35. It'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Indianapolis, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.